Do you want to do a semester at sea? Well, if you do, you got some serious planning to do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and I'm so happy that you clicked on my video. In today's video, we're gonna be doing something really fun and exciting, but something that is super important and really vital for those of you who want to do semester at sea. So I am actually going on semester at sea. I leave in 1 month. It is currently December 8th and I leave on January 1st to go to Italy. I'm going on the spring 2022 voyage. So make sure you guys subscribe like right now so you guys can follow me and my journey. I've never traveled overseas before, so you can only imagine what mess I'm gonna get myself into. The planning process has been nothing but easy. I don't know why, but in every single SAS video I've watched, no one has ever made a video like this saying everything you need to do before you actually get on the ship. I mean, people they tell you what to pack, they tell you stuff like that, but they don't tell you the nuts and bolts of it, which I feel are more important than packing a couple t-shirts. So I'm literally gonna lay down everything you need to do if you want to go on this ship, everything you need to get on the ship. Because I've just learned this through the months I've been doing this. This is a year process. This is not just you can do this in 1 month. You're gonna be needing to do these things over the course of a year. So the first thing you need to do if you're thinking about going on SAS is you need to talk to your academic advisor and figure out what classes you're going to take, because that will determine whether or not you can actually go on SAS. So you're going to have to figure out what classes you're going to take and if they're going to count towards your major, your electives, whatever you're going to do. If you're picking classes and they don't count, or if you're trying to pick classes and you just can't find anything that works for you, then unfortunately you can't go on semester at sea. So you really need to figure out what classes you're going to take. I know for me personally, I knew I wanted to do SAS since my freshman year, so I saved a few of my electives so that I could do it. So that is something I recommend for you guys, because SAS offers so many electives and they will fill up your requirements very easily. But for me, I'm a nutrition major and it's harder to find classes that actually fit towards my major. So that is just something to think about. If you guys have any questions, if you want to comment down below your major, I can help you and I could tell you if it's going to fit or not. But electives are super easy to fit, so I would recommend taking your electives on SAS. The next thing you need to do is you need to get a passport. And you may have a passport already, but your passport has to have 17 empty pages on it. So keep that in mind when you are looking at your passport, how many empty pages you have, because you need 17. Because on my specific voyage, we're going to 12 different countries, and I know for a fact afterwards I'm gonna want to go to more, so you just need to have a new passport. Passports, let me let you guys in on a secret. Passports take forever to come in the mail. Do not wait last minute to get your passport, because I waited I think 4 months to get my passport. I got my passport back in July and I didn't get it until September. So however many months that is how long I had to wait to get my passport. I didn't personally expedite the process or anything. I could have, but that's another $100 that I can put towards something else. So don't do that. Just make sure you have enough time in advance to get your passport. After passports, you're gonna need to get some vaccines. And let me in on another secret. Vaccines are expensive. They are so expensive. Oh my god. I knew that obviously shots were expensive and all that, but I can give you the total breakdown of how much I spent. I think I spent $800 on vaccines. And I know it can be cheaper depending on the voyages per person. Your insurance can maybe cover all of it and you don't have to pay for anything, but my insurance didn't cover it, so I had to pay out of pocket for all my vaccines I needed. And some of the vaccines are optional too, but I just wanted to be safe, so I got the majority of them. So for my specific voyage, I had to have was the COVID vaccine, which I got that for free, which most people can get it for free now too if you just go to one of the clinics. My school gave it to me for free, and I have to get a booster shot now too, so I'm getting that in a week and then I'm going to have that. So those were the 2 mandatory vaccines I needed, and then they have a list of other ones they recommend. So normally the yellow fever vaccine is mandatory. But since the countries I'm going to are not at high risk for that, I do not need to have it for my voyage. So I'm not getting the yellow fever. I did, however, get a tetanus shot. I got a meningitis shot, and I got 2 doses of that. And the second dose of the meningitis shot was $300 alone. So that was fun to pay. And then I got the flu shot, and the flu shot is free. Like if you just go to CVS, you can go and get it for free, or like Publix, which is like a grocery store. They recommended rabies, but I didn't get rabies because I was like, well, I'm not going to be touching any foreign animals, but I know like things can happen. You can get bit by something unexpectedly, but I'm not going to put myself in situations where foreign animals are going to be around. When I did it, I got 2 in these arms and these arms at the same time, so I had 4 shots, and my arms the next day were just feeling wonderful. I literally couldn't move like my arms. Shots are expensive, but we need to get them to protect ourselves. Oh, and typhoid. I got the typhoid shot. And what that one does, it's like when you go and you drink water in other countries, you can get sick because it's not filtered the same way it is in here in America. So it's a super good one to get. So I will pay any amount of money to protect myself, my body, and all of that. So like I don't mind spending money on shots, but just know you're gonna have to put some money aside for these shots. I would put down like $1,000 because you never know how much it's gonna be. And then along with your vaccines, you're gonna have to complete a health history form, which in theory sounds very easy. It's just like a physical. You go to the doctor's office, they fill it out. This is also where you can ask for your prescriptions in advance for like your 4-month supply. But what is hard about this is that you need a specific signature, and it can't just be like a regular nurse practitioner. It has to be, I don't remember the exact title, but I'm pretty sure it has to be a PA or a doctor of some sort, or like a super high up nurse. Like I don't know exactly what it was because I forget, but we had the hardest time getting like the higher nurse to come and sign it. Like it can't just be one of the nurses in the office. It has to be like the high up nurses, and they have to sign it off. That's what's hard about that, is you have to get that specific signature. But besides that, that was pretty easy to fill out. It just took a little bit of time. It took a little bit out of my day too. I think I took like 2-3 hours in the doctor's office that day just filling out these forms and waiting, but it just has everything they need. Another pain that was so annoying to fill out was the transfer documents, and I'm still filling them out a month before the voyage because my university is just like a pain in general. You have to have like the course equivalencies to what they are. So my college, NSU, what classes are equivalent to the University of Colorado, where a semester at sea is based out of. So you have to like match them, and I've just been going back and forth with my academic advisor, and then she quit, and I was like, girl, why'd you quit? Like we were working together and everything was fine, but then she quit, so I haven't been able to get help. So I've been having to go into like the drop-in hours. So I think this is just like more of like my personal experience with it being bad and taking a long time, but you have to know what classes are equivalent, so you will have to make an academic advising appointment. So now that you're in the last stretch, you have all of your classes done, you have all your vaccines, you're everything ready to go, you have to think about packing. You have to get the right luggage. So SAS only allows you to take like 2 large duffel bags, a medium-sized duffel bag, and like a backpack. So like that's 4 luggages. What's the plural of luggage? Luggi? Like, okay, I'm taking that out. No, I'm gonna leave it in because it's funny, but it's not that. I don't know, luggages. You can only have 4 luggages or 4 items with you. That's hard. It's very hard. When I go home for the weekend, I think I bring like 3, and it's a weekend trip. Like I'm going for 4 months, so we're not gonna talk about me packing, but I'm gonna have a whole video on me packing. You guys can watch it. It'll be coming soon because I'm gonna be doing it next week. But your luggage has to be sturdy and good because you need it to last for 4 months. And if your luggage breaks over sea, good luck trying to find more luggage that will fit everything, because that's just not going to be possible. Like you're not going to be going to the mall and buying a suitcase. Like it's very hard to buy luggage. So you want to make sure you get a good sturdy luggage so it doesn't break on you, and so that it protects your belongings, because transferring all those flights and putting it on the boat, like it's just a lot. So you want to make sure that you really invest. So I bought my luggage from Eddie Baker. I think that's the name. It's probably not the name. Or it's like Eddie Brewer, something like that. I'm gonna put it down below. I opened my one and I love it. I got it in blue and yellow so that I can like find it easily on the terminals and it won't get lost too. So I will leave it down below. I really like it. And then as well as that, I ordered a backpack so that I can like use it for in-country travel. It's kind of like a suitcase backpack. And then I'm just gonna have that. So I'm gonna have my 2 duffel bags and my backpack, and that's it. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna die. And the clothes I think are the last things. I bought packing cubes. I don't know if they're gonna help or not. Let's hope they help because I only have 2 bags, my suitcase backpack thing, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped. And if you're going on SAS, congratulations! I'm so happy for you. You're gonna have the best time ever, and hopefully I get to go too. I still don't even know if we're going, but like, we're going. Like, my professor sent me an email the other day for one of my classes, so like that made me so happy. I was like, that's fun, because like, you know, that means that we're going. Like, if your professor sends you an email, like, you're going. So just everything that I didn't know before SAS, and then everything was just falling into my lap at once, and I was like, why didn't anyone tell me about this stuff? But like, I'm here to tell you guys, so I really hope it helped. And if you guys have any other questions on anything else I talked about in the video, just feel free to comment down below. I'd be happy to answer them, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!